Three alleged gangsters charged for the murder of Old Harbour Bay security guard. Three alleged gangsters have been charged for the 2023 shooting death of a security guard at his home in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. They are 21-year-old Jamar Campbell, otherwise called Platypus, a fisherman of Old Harbour, 20-year-old Gregory Henry, otherwise called Baba Road, a painter of Terminal Road in Old Harbour Bay, and 27-year-old Sheldon Brown, otherwise called 12, of Portmore Cottage, Clarendon, who are charged with murder, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and being part of, participating in, or facilitating serious offense by criminal organization. Their court date is yet to be finalized. They are charged for the killing of 34-year-old security guard Lance Hutchinson of Terminal Road, Old Harbour Bay on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Reports from the Old Harbour Bay Police are that about 8:20 p.m., all three men pounced upon Hutchinson while he was at home and opened gunfire, hitting him all over his body. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The men were later arrested and charged. PNP's Burchell criticizes special treatment for Tufton after bike accident, pointing out that Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton got a hospital bed immediately after he injured his wrist in a bicycle accident on Sunday. People's National Party PNP representative for St. James Southern, Nikisha Burchell, hit out at what she argued was a double standard in the healthcare system. According to Burchell, many Jamaicans are placed in chairs for days at hospitals. Unrealized say, the Minister of Health fell off his bicycle and broke his wrist and two toes, him there in a comfortable bed at hospital. How many of your relatives have gone to sit at the hospital in chair for days with serious conditions? She asked PNP supporters at the party Knockpatrick Divisional Conference at Mayday High on Sunday. The health minister bypassed the chair, them carry him go lay down in a bed, hospital bed, and people still sit down out a door and chair dead, added Burchell. Tufton was reported riding his bicycle on Charlemont Avenue in St. Andrew when he was hit by a motor vehicle. In a post to social media, the minister expressed gratitude to God and well-wishers who reached out after news of his accident. He also shared a photo of himself in hospital bed with a bandage to his forehead, shaking hands with dancehall artist Valiant, who he confirmed was involved in the incident. Theodore Whitmore out as coach of Mount Pleasant. Theodore Tupper Whitmore will no longer be the head coach of Mount Pleasant Football Academy, the dethroned Ray and Navy Jamaica Premier League champions, after 2 seasons in charge. Whitmore was informed by the club that his contract would not be renewed when it expired at the end of July. Mount Pleasant Sporting Director Paul Christie confirmed with reporters that the club will be moving in a different direction next season and notified Whitmore and the coaching staff of their decision. The former Reggae Boys midfielder joined the club in July 2022, months after being sacked as head coach of the national senior men's team. He led Mount Pleasant to their first ever league title over Calvary FC in 2023, but was unable to repeat this year, with Calvary's beating them to the final last month. Construction worker charged with robbing man of $700. A construction worker was arrested and charged with allegedly robbing a man of $700 on North Odin Avenue in Kingston early Saturday morning. Charged with robbery with violence is 43-year-old Ryan Rennie of Ambrook Lane in Kingston. Reports are that about 3:30 a.m., a man was walking on North Odin Avenue when he grabbed his bag, which contained $700. Following the incident, the man made a report to the police. The complainant was then taken to the location of the robbery by the police, and the culprit was pointed out. Rennie was subsequently arrested and charged. His court date is being finalized. Westmoreland businessman charged with fraud over poker box deal. The police in Westmoreland have charged a 32-year-old businessman for allegedly failing to install a poker box valued at $500,000 at a man's bar. He is Andre Chandon, otherwise called Bojo, who is charged with fraudulent conversion and simple larceny. The police report that the complainant and Andre, who are both businessmen, in May entered into an agreement to install the poker box at his establishment. Andre was reportedly given $70,000 as a down payment for the job. The police say the poker box was not provided and the money was not returned. The complainant made a report to the police and gave a statement. Andre was subsequently arrested and charged by the police on Saturday, June 1. A court date for him is being finalized. Village for newborn and postpartum mothers cradles empowerment, love, and support. It is true that it takes a village to raise a child. However, in the equation, the mother is often forgotten. In an effort to reignite the consistent support and empowerment of mothers, Cradle of Life Limited, a local organization focused on empowering mothers and supporting their postnatal bond with their child through breastfeeding support, hosted its first intimate event dubbed It Takes a Village for Newborn and Postmortem Mothers on Sunday, May 26 in Kingston. A mother's work is never done, yet we take for granted all the things she does, as she seems to execute her task so effortless. It still takes a village. However, our village is so dispersed, with family members no longer in proximity, that the help we once had from grandparents is an outsourced from nannies and babysitters. A mother's mental load is comparable to countless jobs including cook, maid, driver, doctor, nurse, counselor, just to name a few, on the clock 24/7. And because mothers do the job so well, they continue to play the role, not asking for help, because it is assumed that she should do it all by herself, stated Alexandra Williamson, Managing Director of Cradle of Life Limited. She stated this in a release. We've heard the saying all often that you cannot fill from an empty cup, and it is with this in mind that mothers should be reminded that in their mission to grow and nurture their little ones, that they too indulge in self-care, nurturing relationships with themselves and their partners. She continued, further noting that balance is key. It is always amazing the emphasis that is placed on a woman when she is pregnant. After all, she has set out for a 9 month journey to build a human from scratch and bring that being into the world. Emphasizing the importance of the village for mother and child, Alexandra Williamson stated, during the 9 months, there are at least 6 visits with your healthcare provider, and the frequency increases to at least once a week in the last 4 weeks of pregnancy. In comparison, after delivery, you may see your provider maybe once or twice, and after that it's back to normal programming. A woman's mind and body undergoes so many changes during and after birth. What support is there for the transition? I must highlight that it isn't the support it isn't available, but rather the awareness and accessibility to the support is lacking. The event boasted a mixture of interactive baby and mother-friendly presentations with subject matter experts as well as smoothing and feeling good therapy-like sessions with villagers who specialize in skincare, hair care, baby care products and services, as well with some that are nutrition-based and jewelry-based. Alexander Williamson emphasized the importance of breastfeeding, encouraging mothers to have confidence in their ability to provide all the necessary nutrients and support their babies, including and expressing their milk and the varied breastfeeding holes. Meanwhile, Dr. Kimberly Reed addressed postmortem expectations, offering practical advice and demonstration. Dr. Caroline Jackson engaged participants in discussion about newborn gender issue, emphasizing the holistic care parents and their village should provide. The event, which doubled as the launch of Cole's product line, Cradled was around with personal stories from one of the Cradle of Life's clients, Mishka Prendergast, about her journey into motherhood and the benefits garnered from breastfeeding support services and products. Launched as well was the Call Instagram filter game called Call Feed the Baby, which saw mothers and villagers alike bubbling and weaving as they sought to capture the breast milk to feed the baby on screen. The village welcome by all its in attendance seemed to have met its goal in fostering well-needed support for pregnant and postmortem mothers. Dr. Jackson expressed that the call event is necessary and important for mothers and their babies, as not many events in communities like the village exist. I really love the concept, and I hope to see much more of this in events in the future. Dr. Reed shared a similar sentiment and said that she serves many mothers who would greatly benefit from a support village. Some of the postpartum mothers shared that they wish this event exists before they gave birth, but expressed their gratitude alongside the pregnant mothers for the event and in nurturing feeling. I would encourage all newborn and postmortem mothers to engage with Cradle of Life for support with their journey, stated Michelle Blake Mackenzie, one of the participating mother. Alexandra Williamson highlighted that Call intends to host another village in November. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.